We're getting the cheese. We're getting the cheese car. Day 2. It is currently 8:33 in the morning. We're in the parking lot trying to get some nice pictures. Today is not going to be a big roller coaster day. It's more so going to be just like a chill at the park day. We're going to go to some stores, play some games. My hair's in my face right now. Oh my god. For early entry. Gatekeeper man. Let's get on course. The gates have opened 1 minute after they did yesterday. It was 8:44 when they opened yesterday. It's now 8:45 today. First ride of the day, we're hustling over. It's gonna be wild mouse before the line gets super long. We're getting the cheese. We're getting the cheese car.
Cheese.
All right, we got the cheese car. I'm very happy that we got the cheese car. It spun faster with the cheese car. I don't know if
it's a cheese car. Yeah, no Sherlock.
Yeah, I don't know if it has something to do with how they're running it this morning rather than yesterday, but it spun a lot more today. And the turn off the mid-course was really, really violent. Yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed that ride. Yeah. Next ride, Millennium Force.
The fastest, the balloonist roller coaster in the park.
Front row, blue train. Millennium Force, blue train, front row. I don't think I could have gotten a better ride on that thing, only if it was at night. I think that's the only thing that could have added to it, but that thing rips through the course when you're in the front. It makes you like teary-eyed almost because you're going 93 miles an hour down a 300-foot drop.
No, that's a lot of numbers.
There it goes now. That thing was definitely better than yesterday, and I'm glad that I waited for it. I think Maverick is still better, but that's definitely a fun one. We're walking toward the back of the park, and Maverick has a 45-minute wait, so I might take advantage of the shorter wait while I can, because it was like 170 yesterday. It should be pretty fun. The line looks to be moving pretty quick, so I'm hoping that it might even be shorter than 45. Even if it is 45, I think it'll still be worth it. Front row there on Maverick, that is a ride I don't think will ever disappoint. I've only ridden it 3 times, of course, twice yesterday and once today so far. Every ride has been disappointing.
Not as good as Thuzy Mecca.
Can't be better than Steel Vengeance. Yesterday's ride on Steel Vengeance was just absolutely insane. But so was Maverick yesterday, and even for this early in the morning, I feel like it's running better this morning than it was yesterday morning. So, yeah, that is an awesome ride. While Mia finishes up her Hershey bar, and she just got from the shop, we are gonna hit Cedar Creek Mine Ride again, because it's just like a nice little one. All right, Cedar Creek Mine Ride again. It was still So the time has come to torture myself again. I don't want to do this, but I feel the need to just to get the credit. I'm doing the blue side of Gemini. I don't know why I'm making myself do this. It was not a good ride on the red side. I'm gonna try and get maybe the middle seat in a car, see if that helps. Try not to get a wheel seat this time because it was awful last time. So I'm just gonna try and get more positive outcome on the blue side and see if my opinion on Gemini changes. Consider me a changed man. The blue side was much better. I sat in the exact same seat just on the blue train, and it was much better of a ride. The helix was still a bit rough, but I am a changed man. That was much better. Before we head any further down the path, we're checking out the Cedar Point corner store. We're gonna do a lot more shopping later in the day. Play a few games. Of course, you got your Erie Squishmallow. Very funny. Alright, Corkscrew's a walk-on, so just to pass the time and hope that Rougarou reopens, I'm just gonna get on Corkscrew real quick. So a guest joined me on Corkscrew when we went. It was Mia. This was her first looping coaster. She had her eyes closed, but she did it, and she was kind of surprised by how normal it felt. Exactly. She didn't scream. It was quite weird. But we're just gonna get on again.
Another one.
All right, it's about an hour and a half after riding Corkscrew, and Maverick has a 45-minute wait, so we're heading back there because Mia wants to try Maverick, and I am very excited just to get on that thing and for her to be on it with me, so that should be pretty cool. We've been in here for like an hour and it started to rain. We're gonna stick it out in here also so we can stay dry. I don't want to get all wet. Everything is down. We'll see if the rain clears up. I hope it does. Okay, it just rained for like maybe 10 minutes and it stopped. It looks to be clearing up because it's more blue-gray over there than it was gray like a few minutes ago. So let's try to open up. Or would you get a Maverick Squishmallow or a Maverick shirt after you go on the ride? If we get on.
I already have a Mallory.
You do have a Mallory. It's been another while and the wind is starting to pick up, so it might rain again. It is, there's little bits of blue over there, but it's not substantial enough as to where I think it'll clear up. Thunderstorms are really supposed to hit around 6:30, so I don't really know. It's like maybe around 4:30 right now, so we'll see what happens. All right, yeah, they just issued a severe thunderstorm warning and they were telling us to get out of the line, so we're gonna just stay in a restaurant and get some food and try and pass, like wait for the storm to pass. All right, it's almost 5 o'clock and it is like torrentially raining. The rain isn't supposed to stop until 4 in the morning. If there's like a little pause in between storms, then we're gonna try and head down to the shops in the front of the park as quick as we can. I have a feeling that we're not getting on any more rides today. We are embarking on our journey to the front of the park to go in some stores and escape this lightning. There are bolts in the sky. That was just some cloud lightning there, but there were some bolts earlier. Really cool, just like walking by all these rides and they're just standing there and they're huge. There's Gemini, Top Thrill Dragster, Pipe Scream, Wilderness Run right behind it. We just passed by Maverick and it was just cool just looking at the track. Of course, this isn't optimal, but make the best of what we got. In a weird twist of events, the storm's over there. The storm is going this way. If you can see how the clouds are moving, they're moving that way. And it's all clear over there. Whether or not they're gonna reopen the rides, we're not quite sure. Because there's still lightning in the distance, but it's definitely clearing up. It's still raining just like a little bit, but who knows? All right, so it's about an hour later. We've just been shopping for the past hour. The park is back up and running for the most part. They only just now started opening up roller coasters again. So right now, only Raptor, Rougarou, and Iron Dragon are open in terms of roller coasters. Raptor has definitely projected a 2-hour wait. We're not quite sure what Rougarous and Iron Dragons are yet, but we're gonna head back to Maverick and try and get in line again. All right, the plan is I'm gonna hit Rougarou and then we're just gonna head back to Maverick so Mia and I can hopefully get on that, whether it be our last ride of the day or not. I just want to get on Maverick. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna head over to that thing. Mantis. All right, front row on Rougarou. We get 2 rides there on Rougarou. My voice probably sounds really hoarse right about now. I'm talking a lot today. But yeah, I will say it was more rattly than it was yesterday. I think I rode all the way in the back yesterday, so that could have had something to do with it, but the front was really rattly. Which is unusual because it's not usually like that with roller coasters. So you may be asking how I got 2 rides. They were offering re-rides because there's no line. So I got once in the front row and I got one to 5th row. I will say the roughest part of the ride I've come to notice, only the corkscrew. It's just not a very fun corkscrew. I don't know, the first half's really smooth, but the second half can be a little bit headbangy. So just keep in mind. We just took the train back here and we're trying our luck again with Maverick. Are you excited? It has started to rain again. It is only like drizzling, so it's not anything to be super worried about, but thunderstorms are projected within the next hour and a half. That is something to be concerned about. I at least want to get on Maverick, and if we don't get on anything else, I'm fine, but let's just pray that we get on Maverick. Yeah. We were literally right here, and more delays due to inclement weather. I think we know what that means. The ride ops still haven't gotten an okay to open the ride. We've been in line for about an hour now. Everything else is open, even if it has a long wait. Everything else is open. Even Steel Vengeance is open. How is Steel Vengeance open? Yeah, it literally just went by. And, oh my God, we're not gonna get on it. Surprise, surprise, Maverick didn't open. It's 8:52. So we're gonna head over, ride Corkscrew, then I'm gonna get on Raptor and maybe Gatekeeper, and that'll be our Cedar Point visits. I'm kind of pissed that Maverick didn't open. They like shut it down an hour and a half before any rain started. They were sending it with rain, and then when they shut it down when the rain stopped, and then they just left all the trains idle for an hour and a half, and that just sucked. So I don't know. Cedar Fair learn how to manage your parks when rain comes, really, because you suck at timing. I guess one train ops on Corkscrew. The blue one is currently just sitting over there. All right, that was the roughest ride ever on that thing. Remind me to never ride red train at night on Corkscrew. So that was really rough.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was so fun, but like rough. That thing beat me up. A night ride on Raptor rules the sky. This is gonna be a fun one, I think. I think it should prove to be a lot more intense at night. See you guys when I get off. It's dark out and you probably can't see my face much, but damn, Raptor was tearing through that course. Quite easily the most intense of the 3 rides that I've gotten on that thing. That was awesome. I wanted to appreciate the lights they got going on Blue Street. I mean, I think it would be more thrilling if they didn't have lights and it was just like in the dark out and back layout, but you know, this is fine. It's the next morning. Yesterday we got on Blue Streak. It was absolutely pouring. It was a rain ride and it was really fun. I didn't end up getting on Gatekeepers, so Blue Streak was the last ride of the night. And yeah, so that's the end of day 2.